Suspense. And the producer of radio's outstanding theater of thrills, the master of mystery and adventure, William N. Robeson.
If people were truly moral, there would be no need for moral precepts. We are carefully taught and constantly reminded of how we should act. And the reason for this must be that man is fundamentally bad. In any case, all too often, kindness is not repaid in kind. The golden rule is broken, and the hand that feeds gets bitten. Of such ingratitude is our story concerned. A story which should at least serve as a warning to those ladies who stubbornly insist on letting their hair grow as nature intended it to. Listen then as Frank Lovejoy stars in Friend of Daddy's, which begins in just a minute.
Oh. Joseph.
What?
Who is she?
Who's who?
Who were you dreaming about?
Was I dreaming?
You were talking in your sleep and giggling.
How about that?
What were you giggling about?
I can't remember.
Joseph, you mentioned a girl's name.
Oh? What name?
Spot.
Spot?
Yes, Spot. Candy Spot. It sounded like a dancer or a striptease or something.
Oh.
Oh, what?
Well, I must have said Candy Spots. Candy Spots is a horse. I bet on him once.
You bet on a horse?
Yeah, we had a pool. I could have won $3.
Well, you should have put the money into savings bonds. They're a much better investment.
It was only 50 cents.
For 63 cents a day, you can buy a $25 bond a month. And 1 year's worth of bonds will bring $300 when they mature. What's more, they're guaranteed to be winners. The whole United States stands behind them.
Uh-huh.
So don't waste money betting on horses. Put it in savings bonds.
Okay. Can I still dream about horses, though?
If you do it quietly. Say, why were you giggling about a horse?
And now, Friend of Daddy's, starring Mr. Frank Lovejoy. A tale well calculated to keep you in suspense.
Oh, you little... Give me that pistol.
Oh.
Don't you ever do that again. You give a person a heart attack scaring him like that.
Give me my gun. Give me my gun.
Carry your belt across the mouth.
I'm sorry, mister. I didn't mean to scare you.
All right, kid. Just don't ever do that again.
I won't. I promise I won't.
Hey, what's your name?
Butch?
Yeah? My name's Butch, too.
It is?
Yeah. I bet your last name's Carson.
That's right. How'd you know?
Because you look like your daddy.
You know my daddy?
I knew him in the war in Korea. I was just looking for his house.
It's right there. Or he's at work.
Oh?
But Mommy's home.
Well, then let's go see Mommy, okay?
Okay, I guess. Oh, can I have my gun back?
Sure. Hey, Butch. Only remember what I said.
Yeah.
What did I say?
I oughtn't to give people a heart attack so I'd get a belt in the mouth.
Yeah. Well, that's not it exactly, so let's forget about it, okay?
Okay.
Because we're going to be friends, aren't we, Butch?
Yeah, I guess. Hey, Mommy, somebody wants to see you.
Who is it?
A man.
Well, tell him I don't want any.
He's a friend of Daddy's.
Oh, well, just a minute. I'm sorry. I thought it was a salesman. I just washed my hair. I was drying it out back.
Very pretty, your hair.
Butch said you were a friend of my husband's?
Oh, yes. I'm Butch Bailey.
Butch Bailey. Well, at last we meet. Butchie, this is Daddy's best friend from the Korean War.
I know.
Oh? You two have already met?
Oh, yes. Out front. I was ambushed.
Oh, yes. Young Maverick's quite a shot with those cat pistols. Won't you sit down?
Thank you.
Pete ought to be getting home any minute. I know he'll be so glad to see you.
It's been a long time.
Can I get you something? A can of beer or something?
No, thank you. I'm fine.
Well, if you excuse me a minute, I'll do up my hair.
No, please. Leave it the way it is. It's so pretty.
Well,
You don't see long hair like that much these days.
I guess I'm just old-fashioned. I've never cut it.
Don't. Don't ever.
I'll never forget the look in that sergeant's face when you told him if he wanted some commie prisoners, he could find plenty. Right out there across the line.
Yeah, I know it. Who went out to get them?
I did. But I'd never have gotten back if it hadn't been for you.
Ah, forget it.
More coffee, anyone?
Yes, thanks. I'll have another cup.
Well, then what happened?
It's way past your bedtime. That's what's happened.
Oh, Mom.
Come on now. Come
Just let
on.
me stay up for one more story.
All right, Butch, you've had it. Run along.
But, Pa.
Right now.
Okay.
I'll come in and tuck you in, honey. Say goodnight to Daddy's friend.
Will you tell me some more stories about the war sometime?
Oh, sure, Butch.
When?
Oh, I don't know. Sometime.
Run along now, Butchie.
All right. I'm going. Night.
Night, son.
Quite a kid, Pete. Funny coincidence, you're calling him Butch.
It isn't a coincidence. He was christened Bailey Carson.
You named him after me?
Well, he wouldn't be here if it weren't for you, because I wouldn't be here now if it weren't for you.
It's good to know that there's a kid growing up carrying your name. Me, I got nobody, no family, nothing to tie to.
Oh, that's no way to talk, Butch. The right girl's bound to come along and...
Oh, not for me. Who'd have me? A gimp with a bad ticker who spent most of the best years of his life in veterans' hospitals?
Yeah, but that's all over now. What are your plans?
Plans? Oh, I don't have any. What good are plans?
Then we'll make some for you. Look, Butch, why don't you stay here with us for a while?
Oh, I couldn't do that.
Oh, sure you can. We've got a little room off the garage. It isn't much, but we could fix it up, couldn't we, darling?
Oh, yes, of course we could.
No, I couldn't just walk in on you.
Now listen to me, Butch. I'm a very happy man, and I owe my happiness, I owe my life to you. You don't forget a debt like that. I've worried about it for years. I've wondered where you were and how you were, and suddenly you show up. My turn now to help you. Nothing as dramatic as saving your life, but at least I can help you get started on a new life.
But...
No buts, are there, darling?
No.
You're moving in as of now. No, darling. Can't you sleep?
I was thinking.
About what?
Pete,
Yes, darling.
don't let him stay here.
What are you talking about? Of course he can stay here.
Please. I'm afraid.
Of what?
Of him.
Of old Butch with his game leg? Oh, now don't be silly.
I'm not. I'm afraid.
Why?
I don't know. I don't know.
And now, starring Mr. Frank Lovejoy, Act 2 of Friend of Daddy's.
Who is it?
You going to sleep all day?
Oh, good morning. What time is it?
Late. Pete's gone to work already.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Some coffee on the stove. Help yourself.
Thank you.
I've got to get ready to take Butchie in town to the dentist.
Oh, don't worry about me. I'll find things okay.
Butchie,
Yeah, Mommy.
you dressed?
Oh.
Hurry up. I'll be ready as soon as I finish brushing my hair.
Five. 67.
What are you doing here?
Watching.
Get out of my bedroom.
My mother always brushed her hair 100 times every morning and every night. You brush your hair 100 times, Louise?
I said get out of here.
I just want to watch. You don't see long hair like yours anymore. It's so soft and fine, like my mother's. Just like my mother's. Let me touch it, Louise. Just once. Let me feel it.
Get out or I'll scream.
Please. Oh, please.
Get out,
Please.
you
Please.
dirty.
Yes. Oh? Oh, send her in.
Pete.
Honey, what are you doing down here in the middle of the morning?
Pete. That horrible man.
Oh, what horrible man.
That buddy of yours, Butch Bailey.
Oh, what'd he do?
I was brushing my hair, and I looked up, and there he was standing in the door watching me.
Well, I don't blame him. You make an awfully pretty picture brushing your hair.
For you, Pete. Not for anybody else.
Well, then you should close your door.
In my own house? Pete, listen to me. Your friend is crazy.
Oh, come on.
I
now.
told you I was afraid of him, and I was right. He had a look in his eye.
Now, aren't you imagining a lot of this?
No. He wanted to feel my hair. I had to push him out of the room with all my strength.
Of course, he had no right coming into your
And then
room.
when I finally got up enough courage to come out, he was sitting in the breakfast nook drinking coffee, as cool as a cucumber, as though nothing had happened. But that look was still in his eyes. I can't describe it.
Well, I'll have a little talk with old Butch tonight.
Pete, you don't seem to understand. Talking won't do any good. Get rid of him.
But I can't just throw him out.
If you don't, I'll take Butchie and check into a hotel.
Oh, Louise, you're being childish.
No, I'm not. I'm not going back to that house until that man has left.
Well, I know this has upset you and all that, but try to understand the poor guy. He's been in hospital for years with all those ugly nurses, and when he sees a woman as beautiful as you are, he...
Pete, listen to me. I did some checking at the Veterans Administration on my way over here. Your friend Butch Bailey has been in and out of veterans' hospitals ever since Korea, true. But not for a crippled leg. For a crippled mind. He's a psychopath.
So, that's the way it is, pal.
I see.
I'm sorry, but you know how women are.
Oh, sure. I never should have come here.
Oh, now don't say that.
I don't want to cause you any trouble, Pete. You got it made. A beautiful wife, swell kid, no place for me in this setup.
Now, look, Butch.
Well, that's what you're telling me, isn't it?
But you make it sound
Like it is. Your wife says get rid of the bum, so you get rid of the bum.
You're not making it easy.
Why should I? No. Wait a minute. As you were, I'm not sore. See, I understand. I shouldn't have done what I did. I know that, but I didn't mean any harm. I was just looking at her.
I know, Butch. I understand, but she doesn't. And she's my wife.
Yeah, and you stick to her, kid. You got a wonderful woman there. Well, I better shove off so Louise can get back in her own house.
Where are you going?
Who knows? Who cares?
I do. Look, Butch, what can I do for you? Do you need anything? Can I lend you some money until you get on your feet?
No, thanks. Pete, I'll be all right.
You do understand?
Sure. Oh, sure. Let me see you.
Go on, Butch.
Darling,
Yeah, hon?
you didn't mind too much, did you?
What about Butch?
Yes.
Look, baby, you're my wife. You come first. First get it before anybody.
Oh, Pete.
Oh, hey, look at the time. We better hit the sack.
I'll go in and get ready for bed.
Yes, and I'll lock all the doors and the windows.
Oh, don't be silly. Pete,
Yeah?
you see my hairbrush?
Oh, why?
Can't find it on my dressing table. It's gone. You sure you didn't?
Now, what would I want with your hairbrush?
I don't know. I wonder what Butch would want with it.
And now, starring Mr. Frank Lovejoy, Act 3 of Friend of Daddy's.
See that, Mommy? I got 2 of them that time.
Yes, dear. Only I wish you... Here. You stay outside and play while I get dinner on the stove, huh? Hello? Where are you, darling?
At the office.
I was just going to start dinner.
Yes, I know. That's what I'm calling. No, but I do have to stay in town.
Why?
Butch Bailey called me today. He wants to see me.
Oh, Pete.
I'm sorry, darling, but it's the least I can do.
I suppose so. Thought he'd left town.
He had. He's been back east for a couple of months, but I guess things didn't pan out for him. I won't be late.
Promise?
Promise. See you later.
Bye, darling.
Hello, Louise.
Butch. What are you doing here?
I couldn't stay away.
Was Pete on the phone? He said...
I know. He said he was meeting me downtown. I made that date with him to be sure he wouldn't come home and interrupt us.
Interrupt? What do you want?
Take down your hair.
I certainly will not.
Louise, please do me a favor. Take down your hair. That's all I ask. Just take it down.
Ridiculous. Now get out of here. Get out.
You won't take down your hair when I ask you nicely?
Of course not.
I have to make you take it down.
Put away that gun. Butch.
Not until you let your hair down.
You wouldn't use it.
Oh, yes, I would. Even if I had to kill you, your hair would still be alive. Hair goes on growing, you know, after death.
Oh, no, Butch.
Go on, Louise. Take out the pins. Oh, that's right. At the back. Now fluff it out. Just like Mother used to.
Butch, please.
Oh, that's it. That's nice and loose, like a living frame to your face. Now, here. Here's your brush. This is the one I took. Use it. Go on. Brush out 100 times. Brush it until it crackles. Till it's soft as angels down.
Butch.
Oh, go on, go on, go on. I'm sorry about taking that brush, Louise. You see, I thought that would be enough, but it wasn't. It reminded me of you. Of Mother. Not enough. Not enough. I had to come back. I had to watch you using it. Don't you understand? When you're very little, you're very, very little, you're lying in your crib at night, and your mother comes to tuck you in. She leans over you. And her hair, her beautiful long hair, falls down around you in a warm, sweet web of protection. And you're safe. No harm can come to you. It tickles your nose a little. Maybe you chuckle. Maybe you sneeze. And you're playing with it, pulling it a little, maybe. It smells like heaven. You fall asleep dreaming of angels, and every one of them looking like your mother. Looking like you.
This is crazy, but now you've got to leave.
Let me touch it. Let me run my fingers through it.
Stay away from it.
I won't hurt you, I promise. I just want to feel it. I want to bury my face in it.
No.
I won't hurt you.
Stop it. Stop it.
Louise, don't try to stop me.
Get away from me.
Now you're going to let me...
I'm not going to let you do anything.
Alive or dead, I'll still have your hair. If you're dead...
You're choking me.
Yes, Louise, I'm choking you with your own hair. If I have to use force, I will. Louise. Oh, Louise.
Hi, Butch. Still a brother saying that you're dead.
What? I told you never to go around scaring people with that gun.
I know, Mommy. I shouldn't ever shoot the gun in the house. I forgot.
Darling, I'm glad you did.
What's the matter with Butch? Did I give him a heart attack?
Maybe. I don't know.
He said I shouldn't scare people and give them heart attacks.
It's all right, dear. It's all right.
Hello?
Pete. come home right away.
But I'm waiting for Butch.
Butch is here. He's had an attack or something. Call the Veterans Hospital and tell them to come and get him. Hurry home, Pete. Please hurry.
Suspense, in which Frank Lovejoy starred in Friend of Daddy, written, produced, and directed by William N. Robeson. Supporting Frank Lovejoy in Friend of Daddy's were Kathy Lewis, Bill Quinn, and Dick Beals. Listen. Listen again next week when we return with Robert Horton starring in Spoils for Victor, another tale well calculated to keep you in suspense.
This is the United States Armed Forces Radio and Television Service. 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 Service.
Another tale well calculated to keep you in suspense.
A is One Way or Another, as we bring you The Easy Victim, written especially for Suspense by Harold Huber.
What are you doing here?
Waiting for you, Mr. Ames.
In my living room? How did you get into my house?
Easy, Mr. Ames, through that French window. Not hard, if you know how. Well, how have you been, Mr. Ames? How are things with you?
I don't like this. I don't like it at all. Breaking in here without so much as... You've no right to do...
Of course not. A man's home is his castle. But we haven't heard from you in a while, so Big Tony thought I ought to remind you. And considering what I had to remind you of, this seemed the nicest way. Quiet, private. Nicest for everybody, including you see?
Now, look here.
I took a liberty. And I'm sorry I startled you. No, let's let it go at that, eh? It's a lovely place you have here. I've been admiring your taste.
Very flattering. Well, what do you want?
Want? My money, Mr. Ames. Only money. We have your IOU for the $10,000 you lost at our dice table. But that's all we have. So how about, forgive my bluntness, paying up?
I can't. Not now. I told Tony.
Sure, a couple of weeks ago you told him.
Well, nothing's changed since then. My business has been terrible. This house is mortgaged to the hilt. I'm short of cash. I've tried to borrow the money, but I just haven't been able to. Can't you understand?
Of course we can. These things happen sometimes to the nicest people. Like you.
Oh, believe me, I hated having to tell you this.
Naturally, you're a gentleman, Mr. Ames.
It's the last thing I could have anticipated. These reverses were sudden.
And unexpected. I don't doubt that for a minute.
So you see how it is with me.
Sure. But, Mr. Ames, you have to see how it is with us. When we lose, we pay. So when you lose, you pay. It has to be that way, right?
Well, at the time I gave you that IOU...
You expected to be able to redeem it, sure. Only trouble is you haven't. I love that tie you're wearing. It's beautiful.
I need more time.
Well, we can't extend credit too long. It makes a bad precedent. The business we're in, we can't sue. Courts don't recognize gambling debts. So we have to use other methods to demonstrate that money owing to us has to be paid. We regret the necessity, but we have to make it crystal clear.
All right, but you can't get blood out of a stone.
We have no intention of getting blood out of a stone. On the other hand...
Never mind. I don't really need a blueprint.
Good. It's a pleasure to deal with you, Mr. Ames.
But you don't actually want to kill me.
Please, Mr. Ames, that word. It's painful. Let's not say it aloud.
A corpse can never pay. And as long as I'm alive, there's a chance that I can.
I'm inclined to agree, provided.
Provided what?
That you accept a basic principle.
Well, what principle?
Well, when you can't get money any other way, you have to marry it.
Marry it?
Mm-hmm. You're a bachelor, handsome, excellent background, impressive personality. Marry it, Mr. Ames.
Just like that?
Look, Mr. Ames, we know you frequently spent holidays at the Bell Point Hotel. The Bell Point's famous as a place where people find romance. It's full of widows, comfortably endowed, who want to marry again. Come there in hope of finding a husband.
Now, wait a minute.
We also know you spent a lot of time with a lady you met up there. A widow named Ella Jason. For instance,
Mrs. Jason and I are just acquaintances. I just happened to meet her at the hotel. Fine for an occasional date, but that's all.
She's very attractive, not a bit hard to
We're
say.
just friends, I tell you. I'm not in love with her. Besides, I don't want to marry.
You don't have a choice.
But to marry someone who means nothing to me except... Oh, no. Even if I could do as you say, once I'd paid you, I could never go on living with a wife I don't love. I'd have to get free to get rid of her if necessary.
Please, Mr. Ames, again, I beg of you, do not mention that painful word aloud. It's better I don't hear what you have in mind. But, Mr. Ames, we're realists. We do what we must, even when it's painful. So once you pay us, if you feel a terrible necessity to get rid of her, remember, necessity is the mother of invention.
Hello? Yes, this is Bungalow D. This is Jason. What? Mr. Ames, what a delightful surprise. Well, I'm fine, thank you. Where are you calling from? Here at the hotel? How wonderful. Oh, of course, Mr. Ames. Oh, Mr. Ames, really? Oh, please, Mr. Ames, you almost embarrass me. I mean, after all, it is a switchboard. Well, yes, I did miss you. Mm-hmm. You did too, really? Well, of course, I'm glad. Oh, dinner tonight? Well, I did have a tentative appointment. I really shouldn't. Well, no, I'd never in the world want you to feel that way. Well, we can't have that, can we? Well, I'll make an excuse. The tentative appointment is very nice, you'll understand. But just to be sure we don't hurt his feelings, let's dine away from here tonight. No. You decide on the place, Mr. Ames. Time, whatever's agreeable to you. You decide, Mr. Ames, and I'll be ready. Dinner was delicious. I thank you so much, Mr. Ames.
No, I thank you.
You order so well, so expertly.
Oh, you really think so?
Oh, yes. And it's so nice, positively luxurious for me to be able to let someone else take responsibility, even if it's just a matter of ordering dinner.
Well, this is a very good place. It's hard to make a mistake here.
Oh, if I'd ordered, I'm sure I'd have made mistakes. I always left such things to Henry. Henry was wonderful, so efficient. I simply relied upon him for everything.
Your husband?
Yes, my husband. Used to tease me, very, very gently, because I was so dependent, making any kind of decision flusters me. Must seem silly to a man like you. You're so poised, so obviously competent, like Henry. In fact, in many ways, you remind me of him. Me, I'm even afraid of the waiter. Isn't that ridiculous?
Oh. Tell me, you're not as shy in handling real business affairs as you are in ordering from a waiter.
Oh, I'm worse. I'm always bewildered.
Well, in that case, I hope Henry left you a well-ordered estate.
Perfectly. Henry was so provident.
Oh, I'm so glad to hear that.
But there are occasional business decisions.
Well, to be expected. Any estate, any substantial estate, it is fairly substantial, I imagine.
Yes.
Well, then you must expect an occasional problem. But there must be some member of your family who can advise you.
Oh, I've almost no family, just my nephew Herbert. I'm quite alone. Oh, now, really, Mr. Ames, I'm appalled. You'll soon be convinced I'm a total featherhead. head and a bore, and you'll never want to see me again.
Oh, Mrs. Jason, you can't begin to know how wrong you are. In fact, you couldn't be wronger if you tried.
Well, that's very sweet. But now, another word about me. I want to hear about you. What kept you in town last week?
Business?
Oh, dear. Don't tell me details. I wouldn't understand. But was it successful?
A decision was made. A decision involving method of procedure. At this point, I'm convinced the method will be very, very successful, Mrs. Jason.
Well, we're being positively stuffy. Call me Ella.
Thank you, Ella.
You're welcome, Arthur.
I feel like dancing. I feel like dancing with a beautiful woman. Will you dance with me, Ella?
Oh, I'd love to. Tonight I feel very much like dancing, Arthur.
And I say that you are making a mistake, Aunt Ella, a bad mistake. You're going into this without...
But you don't know what you're saying. I assure you I am not a child. I know what I'm doing.
No, you don't know enough about him.
I know all I need to know,
Now,
Herbert.
look, ever since you phoned me, I have been worried. Would I have rushed here to the hotel? Would I interfere like this if I weren't convinced that you've been hasty?
I'm sure you mean well, Herbert, but you're very young. Bear in mind, I am 10 years older than you, and I am not altogether without experience,
Look,
dear.
I understand, but I have been doing some research on Mr. Ames.
Research? You sound so businesslike.
No, please,
dear.
please.
All right, it's charming. You are so young.
Will you listen to me? I found out things that you should know.
Now, Herbert, that will do. You couldn't have found out anything of real importance that I don't know. A woman's instinct, Herbert. In a matter like this, trust a woman's instinct.
Yes, but I prefer facts.
Arthur Ames and I will be married tomorrow. That is a fact. And you'll see, dear, everything will be perfect.
Aunt Ella, I am surprised at you. You can't afford to be wrong in a marriage.
And I'm not. So if you'll
For
excuse
all
me...
you know, if he's what I think he is, he may be dangerous to you.
Dangerous to me? Oh, Herbert, my dear, dangerous. Really. Really, darling, that is funny. That is positively funny.
But you shouldn't come here to the house.
I couldn't help it. You didn't come to us.
But I haven't got the money yet. You've got to be patient.
Mr. Ames, you're kicking that word to death. What do you think we've been?
Look, I tell you, you've got to leave before my wife comes in.
Mr. Ames, I like you very much. I hate to have to tell you, but Big Tony is getting weary of waiting. So you see...
No, I'll manage to pay somehow. A little more time. But Mrs. Ames will be in soon. And
You're telling me she's the suspicious type?
Well, of course not. You know better.
So why so worried about her seeing me? You'd think of something to say. Now, you're sure she won't give you the money?
I can't ask her for it. I don't know how to get it.
Mr. Ames, you're in trouble. Unless...
Yes?
Unless you can find a way to make Mrs. Ames pay off. Say, you're not getting a conscience about her, are you?
Are you being funny? What do you expect me to do?
Work it out. We want that money a week from today. Or at least a guarantee that the money will be paid. A believable guarantee. If we don't
Stop
get
it. I'm trying.
Well, you can't imagine how bad I feel to tell you that that's not enough. Think, Mr. Ames, think. Find a way. You can't just try. You have to succeed. And I mean have to.
Policy, dear? Insurance policy?
Yes, it's life insurance, darling. It's an excellent new type of very attractive with double indemnity for accidental death.
Oh, darling, it sounds so grim, so depressing. Must we talk about such things?
Well, I thought I should explain it to you. I'd like to have it signed up today.
Oh, don't explain. I believe I understand. You see, I'm not quite as innocent as you may think.
I beg your pardon?
I know some things, and I see right through you.
Hello, really?
We've been married so short a time. I was so carefree, and now so unexpectedly...
Well, I don't understand.
Don't fool me for a minute. Men like you are all alike. Your minds work overtime, thinking of ways and means to provide security and protection for your wives. You're such a dear, Arthur, so thoughtful.
Well, for a moment... Yes, of course. I simply feel, darling, that...
No more talk of death, darling. Do whatever you think is right. I couldn't advise you anyway.
Well, you see, this particular policy is a family one. Each of us becomes the beneficiary of the other. There are 4 pages of small print, which I'll explain to you.
Darling, don't bother. I'll leave it to you. Just tell me what we have to sign, and we'll sign it.
In just a moment, we will return for the second act of Suspense.
No, dear, I've never been on top of Mount High Point.
Oh, it's a magnificent view. You'll love it.
How high is it?
Oh, a couple of 1,000 feet.
Oh, don't laugh at me, but I'm a little bit afraid.
Afraid?
Well, of height. Is it perfectly safe?
Oh, I'll be with you, dear. I'll take care of you.
There's a railing or something?
Well, not at the spot I have in mind, but don't worry.
Oh, you think I'm a sissy.
Oh, no, not at all. But you've got to see this view by moonlight, I insist.
Yes.
See? We're almost at the top.
Nobody else in sight. So deserted.
No, most people don't come to this particular spot. That's why I like it.
You want to share it with me. I understand.
Well, end of the road. Now we walk a few feet. And then, well, then you'll see. This way.
Wind, I can hardly stand up.
Now take your arm, darling. There we are. Now just a few steps to the edge.
Oh, Arthur, we're too close.
I'm holding you, darling.
No.
Here, right at the edge. That's where
Arthur,
the view is.
No, I'm slipping.
Don't grab me like that,
No.
dear. I've got you. I've got you. Ella!
Oh, thank goodness. We almost fell. Oh, come on, quickly. Let's get back to the car. Arthur, do you realize... When I think of what... Come on. Get into the car, please, and get us away from here.
Ella, believe me, I had a good grip on you.
I know. If I'd gone over the edge, you'd have fallen, too. Arthur, dearest, you could have been killed.
Yes, darling.
Such a rocket, dear. What in the world are you doing?
Oh, I'm refitting the top steps on the cellar stair. They were loose. Oh, I'm sorry for the noise. I didn't expect you in so soon.
I finished shopping early. Oh, you should have called the handyman, dear. Look at you. Darling, something's wrong. You look so strange.
Really? Well, anyway, it's finished. Steps finished. Oh, my back.
Now, you see, you shouldn't have done this. Unaccustomed type of activity, even for an athlete like you.
Yes. Really hurts. I gotta sit a minute.
Oh, and I teased you. Is it very bad?
Kind of. Ella, I left a sweater down there. Would you mind?
No, not a bit, dear. I'll run down. Arthur! Do you know what you did? You finished the top step and you forgot to put in the next two.
I did?
Well, aren't we lucky I saw that in time? I could have fallen down and broken my neck. Arthur, don't look so stricken. I'm not hurt. Everybody makes mistakes.
In a moment, we will return for the third act of Suspense.
And so I phoned you this afternoon, darling, as soon as I got word the cabin at Big Lake was available. I hope this hasn't rushed you too much.
No, not too much, dear. He said you wanted us to leave right after dinner. He gave me plenty of time. Want coffee, dear?
Thanks, yes. You remember to tell Clarabelle that we wouldn't need her up there?
I let her go right after you called. I told her she'd have 3 days off.
Good. More fun to rough it ourselves in such a place.
Is the lake really so beautiful?
Oh, yes, it's magnificent. Perfect, in fact.
And you said we'll have the whole area to ourselves?
Mm-hmm. There's absolutely nobody up there right now. That's why we get the off-season rate, including the use of the boating equipment.
Sounds ideal.
Oh, you can't imagine what it's like in a canoe in the middle of that lake. First thing tomorrow morning, you'll find out. Well, are we about ready? Long drive in the dark.
Arthur, dear, you didn't have to pay in advance for the cabin.
Why, no.
Not even a deposit?
No, but, well, I have to pay eventually. What difference does it make?
Thrift, darling, thrift. See, I don't intend to go there alone.
Alone? What is this? We're both going there.
No, dear. No, you're not going anywhere.
What?
Oh, my poor dear Arthur, you're such an amateur. So inept and so foolishly brave. You persist in challenging professionals in their own field. First as a gambler.
Well, I don't know what you mean.
Oh, darling, I knew about that from the beginning. And then as a murderer, really, dear, it's pathetic. Those sadly obvious attempts, a cliff, a staircase, and now a canoe.
Ellen, no.
And
Listen.
above all, to choose as your first victim, of all people, me, darling. You're my fifth.
Ella, what are you saying?
That inevitable policy. Both of us insured. Don't you see? I knew I could count on you for that.
Ellen, stop this. Stop it.
Don't try to get not anymore. Not after drinking that coffee I prepared so carefully for you. It's too late. Henry couldn't get up, and before him Clarence, and before him William, etc., dear, you see?
I can't kill you.
Oh, nonsense, dear, and you never could have. Just to think my nephew Herbert, who should by this time have known better, thought you were a mistake.
You monster.
Sir, that's not like you. Why, it's almost rude. You know I've no head for business, and a lady must live.
Suspense.
You've been listening to The Easy Victim, written for Suspense by Harold Huber. Heard in tonight's story were Elspeth Eric as Ella, Paul McGrath as Art, Bob Reddick as Herbert, and Leon Janney as Don. Produced and directed by Paul Roberts. Listen again next week when we return with Re-Entry, a story of man's first flight into space. Another tale well calculated to keep you in suspense. On CBS Radio. 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 On CBS Radio.
And now, another tale well calculated to keep you in suspense. The story, Leiningen versus the Ants, begins in a minute.
Winston tastes good like a cigarette should. Winston tastes good like a cigarette should. Winston gives you real flavor for its tobacco flavor. Winston's easy drawing too. The flavor comes right through to you. Winston tastes good like a cigarette should.
A modern filter? Sure, Winston has it. But that's only the beginning of a Winston. Up front, up where it really counts, Winston packs exclusive filter blend. Light, flavorful tobaccos, specially selected and specially processed for filter smoking. Filter blend. That's why it's fun to smoke Winston, America's best-selling filter cigarette.
Winston tastes good like a cigarette should.
I've
first met Leiningen while performing my duty as commissioner of the Todo Santo district along the upper reaches of the Santissima River. As my boat neared its plantation landing, I saw him upon the riverbank regarding me with mild interest. A great hulk of a man with bristling gray hair, bulky nose, and lucid eyes. His entire appearance somehow suggested an aging and shabby eagle. I came quickly to the point of my visit and issued my warning. Leiningen puffed placidly at a huge cigar and seemed unimpressed.
Decent of you paddling all this way just to give me the tip, Commissioner. But even a herd of crocodiles couldn't frighten me from my plantation.
No, you don't understand. These aren't creatures you can fight. These are army ants. They're an elemental force. A gigantic catastrophe, an act of God. 10 miles long. 2 miles wide. Ants. Nothing but ants. Each one as big as your thumb. They can strip a man's body to a skeleton in 6 minutes.
I'm not an old woman, Commissioner.
I tell you, Leiningen, you don't know these ants. But he sat there puffing at a cigar and regarded me with a grin, and I knew it was hopeless. As I boarded my launch and cast off, I felt a sudden resentment toward this obstinate old man. Yet with it was something else. I'd never met a man like him before. I could think of only one thing. One man, Leiningen. One man who calmly evaluated his chances against a deadly menace, coolly decided he could win, and was willing to stake his life on it, to risk a horrible death for it. It was terrifying. And yet it was fascinating. And when dawn came, I knew that the fascination of that man was more than I could resist. That Leiningen's fight was drawing my mind, drawing me back toward that plantation and death. And there was nothing I could do about it. I had to go back. It was 10 o'clock in the morning when I rounded the bend below Leiningen's plantation. I put in at the dock and tied up the launch. Then I saw him standing on the bank above me, arms folded, stubby cigar in his mouth, and a sardonic grin on his face.
Back for another warning, Commissioner?
No.
Back to stay a while?
Yes.
Huh?
You don't seem very surprised.
I'm not.
You expected me?
I thought you'd be back. Come along, we'll get some horses. You'll want to ride around the plantation, take a look at the defenses I've rigged up.
Defenses? Oh, have you had time?
I've always known that sooner or later the ants would come.
Oh, well, yes. I'd like to see the defenses.
And the ants. We'll be getting a glimpse of them before long, I should think.
Yes, and the ants. The defenses Leiningen had devised were quite impressive. Surrounding 3 sides of the plantation like a huge horseshoe was a ditch 12 feet wide. The end of this ditch ran into the river which formed the 4th side of the plantation. And at the upriver entrance to the ditch, Leiningen had constructed a dam by which river water could be diverted. A large hand wheel controlled the floodgate of the dam. We approached the ditch and rode along it. I could see it was nearly full.
How do you like my first line of defense, Commissioner?
It's reassuring, like a moat around a castle.
Unless the ants know how to build rafts, they won't reach the plantation. But this is only the outer moat. There's a better one than this. Come along. We'll go up to the high ground where the buildings are. We can get a view from there.
Leiningen.
Yes?
I didn't see any women or children around the plantation or any animals.
That's right. Move them across the river.
And even you think there's danger, eh?
Not because of danger, Commissioner. It's a matter of efficiency.
Efficiency?
Cuts down on the efficiency of the men if they're worried about their families. Critical situations only become crises when oxen and women get excited. Oh, here we are. This ditch.
It's much smaller than the other.
You've noticed how all the buildings are on this high piece of ground here. This inner ditch surrounds them, and it's lined with concrete.
Even filled with water. This is no barrier. It's not big enough. Why, if the ants got this far...
They'll get no farther. This ditch wasn't built for water, Commissioner. See the pipes leading into it? And see those storage tanks up on the hill? Gasoline. We can throw up a wall of flame. Care to bet they won't like that? I dare say they won't. Hey, look, Commissioner. Over there on the horizon. There are your ants. Look at
was a sight I'll never forget. Over the range of hills, as far as I could see, crept a darkening hem, ever longer and broader, until the shadows spread across the entire slope. Then downward, uncannily swift. And all the grass and bushes on the entire slope were being mown as by a giant sickle, leaving only the vast, moving shadow, extending, deepening, and moving rapidly near.
They're a hideous lot.
Leiningen, we can't last against that. Look at them. They could fill your ditches with their corpses and still have enough to destroy every one of them. We've got to run for it.
No, they haven't gotten to us yet, and they never will. Come along, we'd best get back to the men.
The hostile army was approaching in perfect formation. Along a front that moved forward as uniformly as a straight line, the ants drew nearer and nearer to the water ditch. Across the scant 12 feet of the ditch, I stared at them, and they seemed to stare back at me. Around 4 in the afternoon, the ant scouts, having found no crossing, there was a stirring among the main army. And then an immense flood of ants, about 100 yards in width, commenced pouring in a glimmering black cataract down the far slope of the ditch. Thousands drowned instantly. The rest began using the bodies as bridges. Leiningen immediately swung into action.
Amayo! Si, senor! Get to the dam, open the floodgate wider, get the water in the ditch moving faster.
Si, senor!
Look at them drowned by the thousands.
But they keep coming. Even though the current carries many of them away, they're advancing.
We'll fix them, Blas. Senor! How about those shovels and petrol sprinklers? You passed them out to the men? It is being done. Then get all hands here in a hurry. This looks like the spot for action. All right, then. Busy with the shovels now. Dump some sand and clods on them. See how they like that? Go with the petrol sprinklers. Start pumping. They don't like it, Commissioner. They don't like it a bit. Look at them.
Yes, but how about the ones on the far side of the ditch? Whole clumps of them rolling into the water. The rest are using them for bridges.
That's what's keeping Tamayo. He should be at the dam by now. Senor! The ants are crossing the beach on clouds of earth. A few climb up this side even now. I see them. Use your shovels on them, men. Drop the crawlers. What's the matter? They're going up the shovel. Down around. Into the pit, you idiot. Don't your paws in the petrol. Don't stop now, the rest of you. Club them. We cannot hold him back, senor. We must go. You run now, you're doomed, every one of you. You've got to fight them back. Use your shovels. You're dead if you stop. Now keep at it. Keep at it. And now you've got the floodgate open. The water's moving faster. Look at the ants. They can't hold their own against the current now. They're being washed away. Look at them, Commissioner. We've beat them. We've won.
True, Leiningen had won, at least the first round. The floodgates were left open to forestall any night crossing. I allowed myself to hope that the ants would go on, pass us by. But when dawn came, the dark blanket was still there, motionless across the ditch. Then we noticed a feverish activity on the other side of the plantation. Here, a grove of tamarind trees lined the far end of the ditch, and every tree swarmed with the crawling insects. But instead of eating the leaves, they were merely gnawing through the stems, so that a thick green shower fell steadily to the ground. Well, it looks as if it's feeding time for our friends, eh?
Blas. Have all the petrol pumps brought here and get everyone over here except the lookouts on the other side. Then pass out the shovels.
You're going to deprive them of a meal?
Meal?
Aren't they cutting down the leaves for food?
I wish they were.
What do you mean?
I said if they wanted to get across, they'd have to have rafts. And that's just what they've got. Those leaves are their rafts.
Even as he spoke, the leaves went tumbling down the far bank by the thousands. The current drew them away from the bank, and each leaf carried several ants.
Don't worry. As long as you keep spraying them and shoveling dirt on their rafts, they can't land.
There will be too many.
It's true. Look, more leaves in the ditch all the time. Or they'll have a solid carpet to walk across in a minute.
Not so fast, Commissioner. I've still got a trick up my sleeve for them.
The water! The ditch is drying up.
Of course it's drying up. That's the plan. Those are the orders I sent to the dam.
Are you mad? As soon as it's empty, what's to prevent the answer? Look, the water's way down. It's almost dry. They'll be able to come across the bottom.
They'll not make it if the man at the dam carries out his orders. He should have opened the gates again by now.
What, to flood the ant?
Right.
What a chance to take if anything should happen.
Ah, there comes the water. Now we'll give the crawlers in the ditch a good ride. Out into the river. There! Look at them go!
Leiningen's tactics were successful at first. The violent flow of water raced through the ditch, overwhelming leaves and ants, and sweeping them along. 3 times the ditch was emptied, 3 times the ants raced across the bottom, and 3 times the water arriving just in time carried them away. But the 4th time, as the water lowered nearly to the bottom of the ditch, we waited in vain for the running water. And then...
What's the matter? What's gone wrong at the dam?
The ants. Just as the man at the dam will lower the water almost at the bottom, the ants attacked the dam. Before he could open the floodgate, he was almost surrounded. He ran. The ants kept coming. They are across the ditch.
Leiningen stood motionless, absorbing the news of his defeat without a word. Then he raised his pistol and fired 3 shots into the air. The prearranged signal for all the men to retreat instantly to the second line of defense. The concrete-lined ditches 2 miles from the point of invasion. Soon after we arrived there, the natives commenced straggling in silently. Leiningen waited until all of them had gathered, and then he spoke to them.
Well, lads, we won the first round and lost the second. But we'll smash the crawlers yet. For the moment, we're safe.
In just a moment, we will return for the concluding act of Suspense.
Meet star Stuart Irwin.
Nothing's worse for an actor than a nasty cold. To feel better quickly, I take wonderful 4-way cold tablets. The fast way to relieve cold distress.
Right. Tests of all the leading cold tablets proved 4-way fastest acting. 4-way starts in minutes to relieve muscular pains, headache, reduce fever, calm upset stomach, also overcomes irregularity.
Take my advice. For your next cold, take 4-way cold tablets. The fast way to relieve those cold miseries.
4-way, only 29 cents.
Our program will continue in a moment after a word about another fine product of Grove Laboratories. Does dandruff dull your hair, leave scalp itchy? Get Fitch Dandruff Remover Shampoo and get rid of unsightly dandruff in 3 minutes. 3 minutes with Fitch regularly is guaranteed to keep embarrassing dandruff away forever. Apply Fitch before wetting hair, rub in 1 minute. Add water, lather 1 minute. Rinse 1 minute. Every trace of dandruff goes down the drain. 3 minutes with Fitch, unsightly dandruff gone. Fitch can also leave your hair up to 35% brighter. Fitch Dandruff Remover Shampoo.
Well, we were safe for the moment. The next morning, the black swarm was solid around us, and their shock troops were hard at work. They're dropping shreds of bark and twigs and leaves into the petrol-filled ditches, forming a floating bridge across the surface of the liquid. Leiningen stood silently watching this operation, and I could see a grudging admiration in his face. And then, after several hours, the attack came. Down the ditch they poured, thousands of them, and across the bridge of twigs, rapidly approaching the inner side. Leiningen sat motionless watching them. Leiningen, for the love of God, don't just sit there like a statue. They'll be on us in a moment.
Let them fill us first. Now, all right. Everyone back from the ditch. Fast. Hand me the torch. Now we'll see how our friends like a little heat around them.
Flames from the ditch shot into the air, devouring ants by the millions. It was some time before the petrol burned down the bed of the ditch. And when it did, the devils came back for more. Again, Leiningen fired the ditch to destroy them. And still again they came on. But at each successive firing, the task of the ants grew easier because of the film of ash which now covered the petrol. And as they returned to the assault time after time, a slow, sickening horror crept into my mind. I looked quietly at Leiningen and then at the gasoline tank. He read my gaze and nodded slowly.
That's right, Commissioner. We could hold them off forever if our supply of petrol was unlimited. But it isn't. We've got enough to fill the ditch once more.
And then...
Mikuru! Come back! He didn't jump the ditch. He'll never make it to the river. Mikuru, come back!
Merciful God, he's...
Too late. Blast, keep the men back with your guns. Don't let anyone else try for the river.
Leiningen, isn't there any way at all? We gotta do something.
There
we just
must be a way. There must be. Yes. Yes. What is it? What is it? We'll flood the whole plantation.
Flood? How?
We've got to close the floodgate at the dam. That'll do it.
Well, you're mad. The dam's nearly 2 miles away. 2 miles of that.
Lads, listen to me. Now listen. I'm proud of you. Now there's still a chance. By shutting the floodgates in the dam and flooding the whole plantation from the river. The moment I'm over the ditch, set fire to it. That'll allow time for the flood to wash away the ants. Then all you have to do is wait for me.
It's impossible. You can't get to the dam, let alone get back.
That's where you're wrong, Commissioner. I'll get there, and I'll be back. Take care of things while I'm gone, huh?
I watched him as he calmly pulled on high leather boots, drew gauntlets over his hands, and stuffed the spaces between breeches and boots, gauntlets and arms with petrol-soaked rags. He shielded his eyes with close-fitting mosquito goggles and plugged his nostrils and ears with cotton. Then the natives drenched his clothes with petrol. Leiningen was ready. And as he stood calmly surveying the course he must take to the dam,
near the ditch, ready for the run, I realized this was as it should be. I, Leiningen, would meet the ants and defeat them or be defeated by them. Leiningen versus the ants. I ran in long, equal strides with one thought, one sensation in my being. I must get through. I dodged all trees and shrubs, except for the split seconds when my soles touched the ground. The ants would have no opportunity to alight on me. I ran off. I was halfway to the dam before I felt ants under my clothes with dew on my face. I struck at them, mechanically, scarcely conscious of their bite. The dam drew toward me slowly. The distance grew less. Finally, only 100 yards away, 50, and then I was there. I gripped the ant-covered wheel, but hardly had I seized it when a horde of ants flowed over my hands and my arms. I strained. Slowly the wheel turned and turned more. The floodgates were swinging slowly shut, and then it was shut, and the water was rising behind the breakwater, closer to the top, closer, and then it was spilling over. The flooding of the plantation had begun, and it caught the wheel. For the first time I realized I was coated from head to foot with a fiend. Tongues of fire stabbed me when they bit into my flesh. Then I could see dimly that wall of flame at the ditch. It was too far away. I could not last half that distance. I stumbled. I fell. I felt myself being swarmed over, devoured. I tried to rise. Great weight. And then I remembered. 6 minutes. Then nothing but bones. I couldn't let that happen to me. I couldn't die like that. My feet dragged myself forward toward the flame, the ditch, the ring of flame. Closer now. Only a little farther.
And we had waited for hours when all at once through the blazing ring around us, an apparition hurtled and fell full length on the ground. Leiningen, alive with ants, unconscious, with glazing eyes and lacerated face. We rushed to him, stripped off his clothes, and tore at the ants that covered him. His body seemed almost one open wound. In one place, I could see the white of a bone. Later, as the curtain of flame lowered, I looked out where the blanket of ants had been and saw only a vast expanse of water covering the entire plantation. The ants were gone, drowned, and Leiningen had won. He lay on his bed, his body swathed from head to foot with bandages, but Leiningen was still alive.
Everything in order.
They're gone. The ants are gone.
I told you that I'd come back, even if I am a bit streamlined.
And then this aging man grinned, shut his eyes, and quietly fell asleep.
Suspense.
You've been listening to Leiningen and the Ants, a story by Carl Stevenson, written for Suspense by Robert Ritt. In a moment, the names of our players and a word about next week's story of Suspense.
Out of tune because of irregularity? Kellogg's All Bran helps put you back in tune. Kellogg's All Bran is the natural way, the good food way to end constipation caused by lack of bulk in your diet. There's only one All Bran, Kellogg's All Bran. Its whole bran content gentles away constipation, supplies your system with the bulk-forming food you need. Kellogg's All Bran is the only whole bran cereal to bring you the combination of proved effectiveness, appetizing taste, and crispness. It never gets mushy in milk. So get back in tune and stay in tune. It's easy with the one and only Kellogg's All Bran, ALL-BRAN. Safe, reliable, pleasant. Millions enjoy it every day. They know they can count on Kellogg's All Bran to relieve irregularity.
Story were Louis Van Rooten as Leiningen and Martin Blaine as the commissioner. Also included in the cast were Ralph Camargo, Ronald Dawson, and Sam Raskin. Listen again next week when we return with an explosive story written by Peter Fernandez, The Dynamite Run, another tale well calculated to keep you in suspense. On CBS Radio. 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 Radio.
Radio 59 WROW, first on the dial in Albany, Schenectady, and Troy. WROW temperature 29 degrees. Radio 59 time at 5:30.
And now, Another tale well calculated to keep you in suspense.
In a moment, Moonlight Sail by William N. Robeson.
Winston tastes good like a cigarette should. Winston tastes good like a cigarette should. Winston gives you real flavor, full rich tobacco flavor. Winston's easy drawing too. The flavor comes right through to you. Winston tastes good like a cigarette should.
A modern filter? Sure, Winston has it. But that's only the beginning of a Winston. Up front, up where it really counts, Winston packs exclusive filter blend. Light, flavorful tobaccos, specially selected and specially processed for filter smoking. Filter blend. That's why it's fun to smoke Winston, America's best-selling filter cigarette.
Winston tastes good like a cigarette should.
The ancient Romans called the Mediterranean Mare Nostrum, R.C. For the past several years, I've made it my sea, up to a point. At least there isn't a port between Gibraltar and the Suez Canal I haven't been in and out of without the knowledge of a harbor master. I was once a gob in the U.S. Navy, and the craft I skipper was once a PT boat in the U.S. Navy. Now, we can both be had for a price.
If the price is right.
That's Marius, my first mate and crew. I signed him on one night in a dive in Marseille after I'd come between him and a crazy Moroccan who wanted to give him a facelift with the broken end of a wine bottle. Marius may have a rather carefree code of ethics, but I know I can count on his loyalty, so long as I pay him regularly. There are the bells up on the Souquet, the old section of town. The sun is dipping toward the mountains of the Estoril, and another day is drawing to a close on the glamorous and expensive French Riviera, where the pickings have been precariously lean for the cruiser Mockingbird and its men.
Bonjour, monsieur.
Ah, but who knows? Maybe this is our pigeon.
May I come aboard?
Sure. What can I do for you?
It is said that your boat is for hire.
That's right.
And are you free for the season?
Yes. Yes, I am.
Good. Then I shall engage you.
For what?
Oh, just a boat ride, a moonlight sail.
Where?
Just out and back.
Why?
Monsieur, am I engaging you or are you engaging me?
I like to know what I'm getting into, that's all.
Oh, it is merely, as I say, monsieur, a moonlight sail. A young lady whose capitulation is as yet not complete.
Oh, I see. Well, I'm not sure the Mockingbird is very well rigged for your purpose.
She looks adequate.
Okay. What time?
Say 8 o'clock. You know the Villa Mouette on Cap-Antibes?
The big place out by Eden Rock that rich American dame leased for the summer?
C'est ça.
I'll be there.
Oh, one thing more, monsieur.
Yes?
How much?
How long is it going to take you?
Who knows? 2 hours, 3 hours. One cannot put a time limit on these matters.
Yeah, I know. Say 10,000 francs for the evening.
Agreed, monsieur. At 8 o'clock, then?
At 8 o'clock.
Steve, I do not like you.
But, my friend, a buck is a buck. Or, as we say in France, 400 francs is 400 francs. Make fast that bow line, Marius.
I have it, mon capitaine. Well, monsieur le capitaine, you're right on time.
Part of our service, monsieur. Say, you never told me your name.
Oh, forgive me. It is Effroyer. Jacques Effroyer. And this is Mademoiselle Adele.
I'm glad to have you aboard, Miss Adele.
Thank you, Captain.
Any special place you wanted to go, Monsieur Effroyer?
Yes. Head her straight south.
South?
Yes. To Africa.
I was beginning to dislike this puny little Frenchman with the shifty eyes, but I didn't give him any argument. He was paying for the evening, and if he wanted to ride toward Africa, I'd head south for a little while. The girl sat huddled on one side of the foredeck, her back turned to the Frenchman, and he leaned against the rail, watching her, tense, like a black cat ready to pounce. Then, for a moment, he averted his gaze as he turned into the wind to light a cigarette. Adele leaped to her feet, ran astern, and clambered into the wheelhouse.
Captain, where are you taking me? Where's Chuck? Is he all right?
Chuck? Who's Chuck?
My fiancé. Is he badly hurt?
I'm sorry, I don't know what you're talking about, lady.
You must not let yourself get too upset.
But I've got to know, and you won't tell me anything.
You will know everything in good time. And anyway, the Capitan knows nothing. Now, come along with me.
But this is...
I say come with me. We are nearing our destination.
With a yank that nearly pulled her arm from its socket, he hauled Adele out of the wheelhouse and backed forward. Marius looked at me and shrugged.
C'est la vie. Ce n'est pas l'amour. You know what I think, Steve?
Not until you tell me.
This fellow is not in love with this girl.
No.
Yes.
Well, what are you going to do?
Yes, but who is this Chuck who is so badly hurt? And what is this destination this fellow said we were approaching?
Who knows? It's his boat ride. He paid for it.
Yes, but Steve, I'd like to...
What's that?
Steve, look. He's pushing her overboard.
I made it to the foredeck just in time to grab the struggling girl before she went over the side. She was too shaken to speak, but the Frenchman wasn't tongue-tied.
Oh, thank you, Captain. Thank you. She was trying to throw herself overboard. I struggled to prevent her, but she was too strong for me. If it had not been for you...
David, I saw how it happened.
Oh.
Get aft to the wheelhouse. I want you where I can keep my eye on you. Both of you.
Thank you, He's trying to push me overboard.
I know. Marius?
Oui, mon capitaine.
Swing her around. We're going in.
Tout suite, mon capitaine.
All ahead, flank.
All ahead, flank.
The sooner I drop this cargo, the happier I'll be. Nobody said anything for the next few minutes. The girl was too shaken to talk, and the Frenchman was figuring his next move. Marius held the wheel, driving the Mockingbird across the moon-drenched water at top speed. And I stood by to prevent further mayhem.
Captain, I feel I owe you an explanation.
You don't owe me anything but 10,000 francs for the evening's outing.
Oh, that? Here you are.
Thank you.
Nevertheless, I feel I must explain. You see, my wife...
Your wife? What kind of a story is that?
Adele, my dear.
And I am not your dear. Captain, I hardly know this man. He's a friend of Mrs. Dawson, my fiancé's mother. Mrs. Dawson received word this evening that Chuck had been hurt skin diving over on St. Margaret Island. He was asking for me. Well, this man was a guest for dinner. He offered to get a boat and take me to Chuck, but he tried to drown me. He tried to push me overboard. You saw it yourself, Captain.
Now, look, I don't want to get mixed up in this. You've had your ride, and now the party's over. I'll take the wheel, Marius.
Oui, mon capitaine.
Stand by to make fast the bow, painter.
Oui, mon capitaine. Bow painter fast, mon capitaine.
Very well. You first, Monsieur Foyer.
I was beginning to worry.
Who's that?
Mrs. Dawson, my fiancé's mother.
Did everything go off? Dear, what are you doing here?
Didn't you expect to see me come back?
Well, yes. I mean, no. I thought you'd be with Chuck.
We never went near the island. Your friend, Monsieur Foyer, tried to drown me.
Madame
I'm
Dawson.
sorry. You must be mistaken, my dear. Well, anyway, I have good news. They phoned me from the island. Chuck is perfectly all right, and they're bringing him home.
Oh, thank God. When will he get here?
Well, later. And maybe not until morning. So come along, my dear. You look terribly tired.
Oh, I am.
And then you go straight away to bed. I'll call you the moment Chuck gets home.
You see, Captain, it is necessary to humor her fantasies. Otherwise, she becomes quite violent.
Yeah. Cast off, Marius. Let's get out of this joint. We headed back to Cannes, taking a bearing on the white frosted walls of the Palm Beach Casino. But I couldn't get that girl out of my mind. She didn't sound crazy. She didn't act crazy. And there was no doubt about it, the Frenchman had been pushing her over the side. And the woman, Mrs. Dawson, whoever she was, seemed not only surprised, but furious to see the girl. I knew it was none of my business, but that's the way I am.
Back to Cap Donkey.
We crept into a quiet cove a quarter mile east of the villa. and I left Marius at anchor watch and made my way back to the house along the silent, moon-dappled road. It was a big villa, surrounded by formal gardens, a rambling Mediterranean house dominated by a round watchtower which looked out to sea. There were no lights on the landward side, so I made my way through the shadows toward the water, and soon heard the low buzz of voices. There they were, Mrs. Dawson and Jacques standing on the terrace which faced the sea.
You were highly recommended.
There I was, not 6 feet away from them, hidden behind an acacia bush.
All that you say is true, madame.
Well, then perhaps you can explain your failure.
All would have gone well had it not been for that American boat captain. Oh, excuse me. What could I do? He heard her scream.
You shouldn't have permitted her to scream.
Madame Dawson, have you ever killed anyone?
Of course not.
Then you are in no position to criticize me.
That girl must not marry my son.
I understand that.
Tonight. You said you'd do it tonight.
Try, madame.
Well, there is still time. Perhaps over in Monte Carlo at the casino. The way that boy loves roulette, he won't be home until 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning. You still have time.
But here in the villa, this is a different matter than a drowning at sea.
You're a most uninventive assassin, monsieur.
Madame?
Look. Her bedroom in the tower. You see that balcony up there?
Yes?
That's her room. The only one in the tower that's occupied. And look beneath the balcony. A sheer drop of nearly 100 feet to the rocks below. In the morning, her body will be found on the rock. An unfortunate accident.
I see, madame. And may I say one thing?
Yes, sir.
You should be in my line of work. You would do well.
Away on this high note of compliment and returned silently to the road. As I ran back to the Mockingbird, I worked out a rough plan for the rescue of the fair maiden from her dungeon tower. The light in the tower room was still on. Marius eased the Mockingbird toward the base of the tower until its prow crunched into the sand between a couple of rocks.
You're going to climb that steep?
It doesn't look too bad, Marius. Up that bank to the terrace, then up those vines if they're strong enough, and onto the roof. After all, that tower was never designed to repel invaders. It was built to look old and quaint, and... You see those stones sticking out of the stucco every now and again?
Yes.
They look close enough to be useful as a ladder. All right, give me the coil of rope.
Here you are.
And you know what you have to do down here.
I know.
Oh, the light just went out. I got to get moving.
Oh, sure, Steve.
Yeah. Thanks. The first part of the climb was a cinch. The vines were old and sturdy, but the whimsical architect who embedded those picturesque stones in the tower had never intended them to serve as a ladder. A couple of times I was sure that they would find my body along with Adele's on the rocks in the morning. But I finally made the balcony, scratched, bleeding, and scared. But not half as scared as Adele.
Who's there? Who is it?
Steve.
What are you doing?
Don't talk. Just listen. We haven't got much time. Listen to me. Chuck is all right.
Oh, thank God.
He isn't hurt. He's at the casino at Monte Carlo right now.
Why, then...
You were right about the Frenchman. He tried to drown you. In just a minute, he'll try to push you off the balcony. Mama doesn't want any little girls playing around her little boy. We've got to get you out of here, and there's only one way, over the balcony. Come on.
Oh, but I can't.
There's no time to get prettied up. Just come as you are. Come on. She got out of bed and came out to the balcony with me. I dropped the light line that I'd carried up with me. Marius fastened it to a coil of 3/4-inch manila, which I pulled up and looped over the railing of the balcony. Then I tied a French bowline on the end to make an improvised bosun's seat, and Adele stepped into it. I helped her over the edge of the railing, waved to Marius, and he began to lower the terrified girl to the rocks. As she disappeared from sight, I heard the door of the room open softly behind me. I turned as the Frenchman quietly entered and tiptoed over to the bed.
Adele.
Your pigeon's flown the coop
What?
this year.
What?
You ought to thank me. This is the second time tonight I've kept you from committing murder. With this expression of disapproval, he went for me. I crouched, ready to flip him across the room with my best judo. But this Frenchman fought with his feet. It was I who flipped.
In just a moment, we will return for the concluding act of Suspense.
Welcome, recording star Mel Torme.
It's terrible trying to sing with a bad cold. So I always take 4-way cold tablets to relieve cold miseries fast.
Good idea. Tests of all the leading cold tablets proved 4-way fastest acting. 4-way starts in minutes to relieve muscular pains, headache, reduce fever, calm upset stomach, also overcomes irregularity.
When you catch cold, try my way. Take 4-way cold tablets. A fast way to relieve cold distress and feel better quickly.
4-way, only 29 cents.
Our program will continue in a moment after word about another fine product of Grove Laboratories. Does dandruff dull your hair, leave scalp itchy? Get Fitch Dandruff Remover Shampoo and get rid of unsightly dandruff in 3 minutes. 3 minutes with Fitch regularly is guaranteed to keep embarrassing dandruff away forever. Apply Fitch before wetting hair. Rub in 1 minute. Add water, lather 1 minute. Rinse 1 minute. Every trace of dandruff goes down the drain. 3 minutes with Fitch, unsightly dandruff gone. Fitch can also leave your hair up to 35% brighter. Fitch Dandruff Remover Shampoo.
I was out. Not long, but long enough for him to get out on the balcony and take in Adele's improvised elevator. I shook my head groggily to see him hacking away at the rope with a pocket knife. I jumped him, yanked him away from the rope. He leaped to his feet and came at me with a knife, pushing me back against the railing. I fought off the knife hand, but it came closer and closer to my throat. And then he lost his balance just a fraction, and just enough for me to use judo. And he flipped over the balcony and down to the rock below. I clambered over the railing and went down the rope, hand over hand. Adele stood trembling, staring at the silent heap that was the Frenchman's body. Come on, Adele. We've got to get out of here.
It could have been me. It could have been me.
That's right. Give me a hand getting her aboard, Marius. Come along, Adele. Easy now. All right. There we are. You just lay back and rest.
Who's down there? What's going on down there?
Uh-oh, I was afraid she'd hear that scream. Fire her up, Marius.
Primo, Capitan.
Stop or I'll shoot.
All ahead, flank, Marius.
All ahead, flank, Don Capitan.
No wonder she hired the Frenchman to do her killing for her. She can't shoot for sour apples. We got out beyond the 3-mile limit as fast as the Mockingbird would go, which is plenty. Then we headed east toward Monte Carlo. The lights of the Boulevard des Anglais twinkled like a jeweled necklace along the waterfront of Nice. But we were safe out here. In case Mrs. Dawson had alerted the Niçoise Harbor Patrol to intercept us. Villefranche slipped astern in the dark bulk of Cape Ferrat, and then the little town of Beaulieu. At last, we rounded Cape d'Agde, and there ahead rose the white facade of Monte Carlo, glittering with light. And we slipped into the territorial waters of Monaco, safe from the French authorities.
Well, shall I drop the anchor, Steve?
We haven't got time. Tie up at the customs pier.
The customs?
Sure, we're not carrying contraband this time. You don't have to smuggle as pretty a girl as Adele into Monaco. We tied up at the customs dock under the astonished gaze of the guard who had emerged from his red and white striped sentry box.
Pardon, monsieur. You have a landing permit?
Not yet. We're in a hurry.
But it is a fire.
Yeah, I know. I'll be back. Meanwhile, you guard my boat, huh?
Monsieur.
You see, we're refugees from France.
Oh?
An affair d'amour.
Oh, well, in that case, passez, monsieur. Passez. We made our way to the terrace of the casino and stood outside looking through the windows of the Salon Privé.
It was crowded, as usual, with beautifully gowned women and men in evening dress, intent upon the roulettes and baccarat and chemin de fer. Adele peered anxiously, trying to find her boy in the crowd.
So many people, I can't find him.
Well, then let's go in.
Like this? With your peacoat over my nightdress? And a bare feet?
Oh, start a new fashion.
Oh, gee.
No, I mean it.
But my hair is such a mess.
Oh, well, in that case.
Oh, there he is.
Huh?
I see him.
Where?
Oh, over there by the big roulette table. See, the tall blonde?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'll go get him. Keep an eye on her, Marius.
Soyez tranquille, Steve. We did not bring her this far to let her get away, eh?
Voilà, monsieur. C'est jour, monsieur, dame. 17 rouge, 00. 17 rouge, double zéro. Voilà, monsieur. C'est jour, monsieur, dame. Rien pas plus.
Your name, Chuck Dawson?
Yeah, why?
Someone wants to see you outside on the terrace.
Oh,
Surprise.
what is it?
Come along.
Hey, wait a minute. I got a lot riding on 17
You've
red.
got a lot more riding out on the terrace. Adele.
What?
Come on.
17 rouge. Monsieur. Monsieur Dauphin. Vous avez... David. Hey, Adele.
Oh, Chuck. Chuck, I never thought I'd see you again.
Well, what is this? What's this all about?
Well, there'll be plenty of time for explanations later. The important thing is, do you want to marry this girl?
Of course I do.
Well, then I suggest you do it right away, and in Monte Carlo, where the authorities take a dim view of murdering mothers-in-law and kidnapping skippers.
Suspense. You've been listening to Moonlight Sail, written for Suspense by William N. Robeson. In a moment, the names of our players and a word about next week's story of Suspense. Are you out of tune due to irregularity? Then help yourself get back in tune with Kellogg's All Brand. Pleasant, isn't it? The feeling of well-being you get when constipation from lack of bulk is no longer a worry. When harsh, irritating drug laxatives can be thrown away. Because Kellogg's All Brand is the normal, natural way to regularity. Its whole brand content gentles away constipation, supplies your system with the bulk-forming foods you need for youthful regularity. And it tastes good, too. Fact is, Kellogg's All Brand is the one and only whole brand cereal that combines proved effectiveness with appetizing taste and crispness. So if you're out of tune, help yourself get back in tune as millions do with Kellogg's All Brand. ALL-BRAN. Kellogg's All Brand. Heard in tonight's story were Frank Thomas Jr. as Steve, Louis Van Ruten as Jacques, Joan Laser as Adele, and Ethel Owen as Mrs. Dawson. Others included Jack Manning, Jim Bowles, Sam Raskin, and Guy Rep. A sober word about this holiday season. Keep in mind, all through the holiday season, highways are dangers. Slow, steady, and sober will see you safely through. And listen again next week when we return with 0 Hour, Ray Bradbury's chilling story of the day the children take over the world. Another tale, well calculated to keep you in suspense. On CBS Radio. 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 On CBS Radio.
On CBS Radio. On CBS Radio. On CBS Radio. On CBS Radio. On CBS Radio. On CBS Radio. On CBS Radio.